All right, I have finished doing the purl across on my beautiful Halloween-y sock. Now I'm going to turn. So the next one is the yarn forward knit 1. So we're going to do the same thing as we did with the purling, except let's see how it works when we're doing our knit 1. Get my yarn going. All right, I have no idea how this will go. So we're going to bring the yarn forward. So the yarn has come forward over the needle. Now I'm going to go through here. Oh my gosh, how does this work at all? It worked with the purl one. If I bring it to the back, yarn forward. All right, oh I know, bring the yarn forward this way. Okay, so we're holding the yarn in the front as if we're going to purl. Got it, okay, so we're holding the yarn in the front as if we're going to purl, but we put the needle in now as if to knit, and then we need to grab the yarn as if we were knitting. Which is how? How do I grab it? Which way? If I have the yarn in the back, I grab it like that. So over the needle, I think that's what I do. So it's a little awkward. Let's make sure we've got some slack on it. So we've got some slack. We've got the yarn held in the front. We're going to grab it there, and then we're going to knit it. In theory. Yarn through. Grab it. And then I've got my reinforcement yarn. Okay, there. And now when I pull it off, I've got a wrapped stitch, I think. And now we're going to knit across, and then we'll do it again on the other needle. That feels so awkward. Always awkward learning a new thing. Keep going, knitting across. I figured out that the camera is actually not in the center of the phone. So if I move the phone from the center of the pile of papers that it's sitting on, I can actually center the knitting better. Who would have thought? I'm learning things every day. Knitting across. Trying to think of what else I learned today. That's appropriate to share in a video. It was a long day. Knitting always feels good at the end of a long day. It's a great stress reliever for me. So we're just about to the end of that row. Okay. So that was yarn forward knit 1, knit 2 left. Oops, I messed up. Because I was supposed to only knit to the next yarn over pair before I turned. So now I have a challenge because I am supposed to turn this yarn right now, but I'm trying to do my socks in parallel. So what I think I'll do is I'll leave that yarn dangling and I'll just slip that, and then I'll come back to it. I'll slip it when I get there. Let's see how that works. It might make more sense to do one toe and then do the other toe and then join the socks to be knit at the same time. But let's see how this goes. So we're going to bring our yarn to the back since it's a knit row. Except, since we have to do our funny thing, first we're going to bring the yarn to the front, even though it's a knit. So the yarn is in the front as if we were going to do a purl row. Yarn is in the front for a purl row. Tension the yarn, bring it to the back. Needle through as if to knit. Now I'm just feeling awkward about how I grab the yarn to knit it. Let me just see what I do. So if I'm really knitting it, I go through and I grab it from back to front. Okay, so we've got the yarn in the front, and we're going to go through, and we're going to grab it like that, grab it like that, from back to front. Okay. And then I'm trying to do it, but also at the same time show what I'm doing. So now that's coming through. There it is. here's the wrap, right here's the wrap that I created by knitting with the yarn forward, and then when I bring this off, the wrap comes off with me. So that's my yarn over pair. And now I'm going to knit to the end and I'll meet you on the other side.